Citizens of the Reject Nation, we are coming at you today with Batman The Long Halloween Part 1. Neither of us have seen it, as is tradition.
True.
Have read it. Have you read it?
I have read it. It's been a while. In fact, I think this would have been opening day of The Dark Knight, waiting 12 plus hours in line with the paperback.
It is a damn fine novel. I'm very excited to dive into the animated to see how it adapts itself. Please do like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can see when Part 2 pops up, as well as the rest of our DCAU journey. Speaking of Batman, the Batverse shirt is available from Shop Zero
Edition.com.
And we are also going to be at Comic-Con. And if we see you wearing this shirt, we're going to give you a nice, crisp high five. It's going to be very Adam Westy because it's going to be more loving than violent, but we can promise you some dancing. We're going to be there on Saturday, early afternoon. We got tons of details to come very, very soon by the time you see this video, but know that if you're there Saturday, early afternoon, the Real Rejects will also be there. Marvel ran away from us, so you got time. You're not going to be standing in the Hall H line. You're going to be standing in our line. So we'll see you there at Comic-Con, you lovelies. And speaking of excellent vigilantes, I would like to thank all of the patrons for joining us as ever. If you want to watch this front to back, start to finish, you want some resting faces, then you become a patron and you can be super sexy like the rest of them as we watch this in its entirety. Without further ado, let's get Halloweeny. Ooh, I like it already. That's a cool animatic, very Batman the Animated Series. There we go. There's the ticket. Maybe it was just a silent intro.
It's just luring you in with
Pulling
ambiance.
me deeper. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Look at that establishing shot.
Oh, wow. That may be my favorite establishing shot to date. That was stunning.
Gotham City.
It bleeds.
I only came here out of respect for my parents, who knew your family.
That is definitely a Jensen Ackles.
Thomas Wayne believed in my father. He believed a man could bring order to a world of chaos.
He also celebrated Halloween.
And you, Bruce?
Every year. They're doing a good job of the Jeff Loeb writing, but also the Tim Sale art, but not as directly as the Frank Miller. It's like shades of it.
Yeah.
Tim Sale passed away last year, and one of the most formative Batman artists, one of the most formative comic artists of all time.
Rest in peace.
What a titan.
Whoa. Those scallops, though. Ooh.
Oh, there it is.
Already I can just feel like the pace, the tone feels different. Seems like this will have a lot more breathing room.
I love the art style, the watercolor blend.
Oh.
There's my Tim Sale art.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is taking me back. This book has beautiful art.
It really does.
Oh, rest in peace.
And like we saw the Frank Miller, that was like a direct adaptation. This is more like shades of.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't know if the Tim Sale style would translate to movement as linear, because like this is just so striking in its pauses.
Yeah. It's like it's made to be still, so you
Yeah,
gotta
so
adapt
you gotta,
the
like,
style a little bit.
Because I remember the like splash pages in this where you like turn the page and you just stop.
Whoa!
Oh,
Come a long way from Red Hood, boy.
this is incredible.
Love this music, too. You're the only person who probably feels a little cooler than Batman.
Right? The only person that can even comprehend what it's like to feel as cool as Batman. That was sick.
Love it, love it, love it. Oh, that's right. Nicely done. Forgot about the nipple silencer.
A Miss Kyle telephoned. She said she was checking the number you gave her to make sure it's real.
It's an absurd holiday.
Oh yes, putting on costumes and striking fear. Quite absurd.
And collecting candy.
Do you really think
That's how it feels,
when
Bruce.
he does that?
Yeah, Bruce just stole Alfred's bit. All this
I mean,
time.
many of them. It's MI6 training.
Slow down, you're gonna hurt yourselves.
They're excited, Jim. Big night.
Cop, ghost, the Spectre.
Easter egg.
Uh-huh. When? I'm on my way.
Your father's captain now. The whole department's counting on him.
Well, I was counting on him too.
Oh.
Gilda, there you are.
Harvey, You're home.
Better late than never.
The most built DA.
Do you have any kids? Trick-or-treaters?
I don't think I'm really up for all that tonight.
Yeah, I saw the bull on the porch. It's okay, it's a ghost town out there.
There were a lot of kids out front just now.
I think he's helping her feel better, but he's also lying to her.
I'm dedicated to Halloween over anyone's feelings, Coy.
Sit on that porch.
Let's just crawl into bed and watch an old black and white movie.
Baby, I'm so sorry.
Oh.
You have to go.
Pick a movie. I'll be back soon. I love you.
Oh.
I love that it actually feels like a Halloween movie. Like there's a spooky, ethereal, like
Just kind of, pervades the whole sort of ambiance.
yeah, it feels like I want to watch this on Halloween with lights off.
Yeah. Maybe it'll be part of the new every
tradition?
annual rotation.
Yeah.
Gentlemen,
Oh.
This is District Attorney Harvey Dent.
Bats?
Dent?
Okay. Johnny Vitti was murdered tonight.
It's Carmine Falcone, not the Roman.
Harvey, calm down.
Where were your men, Jim?
Oh.
Hard to tell if we're dealing with a professional.
Of course it was a professional. This was Falcone. He found out Vitti was going to betray the family, so he took him off the board.
Great use of the art in the photos.
He was ready to sing. Not just about Carmine, the whole family was going away. We had a real opportunity to change things.
A complete opera. Say it.
Who did?
Salvatore Maroni.
If anyone is responsible for my nephew's death, it's that new son of a bitch in the DA's office.
Sling blade over here.
Yep.
Just say the word, Carmine, and I'll do that myself.
At the right time, we'll hit back. And
The right time is now, Carmine. No disrespect, Carmine.
Ooh, too late.
It's Godfather.
He looks like Don Corleone.
Do you see how we've drawn him? I mean, that was a lot of disrespect.
Oh, buddy. Ooh, damn. God, just the elements and the
Sound
they
design, and
capture
the,
all this
the watercolored, like deep
atmosphere.
background.
Yeah.
Got you exactly where I want you.
Falcone.
Wait till you see what's inside.
Oh, this was a work thing.
Thought we were flirting. The only thing that doesn't work with Jensen Ackles as Batman is both of his voices sound too cool. You'd recognize him.
That's true. He does have the perfect gravel.
Just Jensen Ackles.
It's authentic.
So crisp and clean.
Actually, it's incredibly dirty. Falcone's been having trouble laundering his cash for some time.
Oh, damn.
Let him go, because he's with me. Also because he's the DA who put all your friends into Arkham.
We got room for one more.
Yeah, of course you do.
Falcone owns the mayor and the entire city assembly.
So the only way to make an impact is to make it disappear.
Moving it could take days.
Burn it.
Well, who said anything about moving it?
Why are you trying to hurt Falcone?
Well, why are you?
It's not personal, sweetheart. It's justice.
Justice can be personal,
There it is.
sweetie.
Yes.
Heads, we burn it down.
Okay.
No, the cut. Oh, no.
Fantastic.
Yeesh. Batman shops at magic stores. Oh, man.
Got a huge break tonight on this Falcone thing. Once I take him out, we can start a family.
You know I can't.
We'll talk about options when you're ready, but now are we still having movie night or not?
Yeah, what'd you pick? And take off your Mia Wallace costume. Oh, no. Oh.
I knew and I was still shocked.
Nah, completely forgot. Damn.
It pasted just well enough that I was like, oh, look how cute. Great Batmobile.
The turkey is roasting, the pies are cooling, and Miss Kyle is en route.
Thanksgiving now?
Alfred, make a note to order a new windshield.
Eh.
Bulletproof.
It wasn't bulletproof to begin with?
I don't know how that went over.
The hell you think this is?
Come on, this is Gotham. This is Chinatown.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen Chinatown? That like Jack
I've tried.
Nicholson movie?
I've tried to watch it a few times.
Okay. I quote it, but I've never seen it.
Yeah.
This is Chinatown. I don't know what that means yet.
You will someday.
Someday. Oh, dope shot.
Oh. Batman movies need more Chinatowns.
I thought you didn't hurt people.
You thought wrong.
Ah.
We buddies were seen outside Harvey Dent's house on Halloween.
We were trick-or-treating.
Show me your candy.
Having fun?
Not yet, but any second now.
No.
Cool.
Oh, damn. Big trouble in Little Chinatown. Whoa. Damn. Nicely done. Like the martial arts in this.
Yeah.
Damn. Don't tase me, bro.
Beast of a dude.
Hey. Whip it good.
Go. I'll keep an eye on your little friends. A thank you would be nice.
Thank you.
We can make this easy, Mickey. Just tell me who hired you to kill Dent.
Go to hell, Batgirl.
The only difference between you and me is that I know what's down here.
There's a killer croc lurking in these sewers.
Great line.
No.
There he is.
Grundy,
My man.
There he is.
Born on a Monday.
this is your place. Give him to me and I'll make sure he never sets foot down here again.
Take him. Good. I got my cameo for the day.
There it is. Your guy.
Yes. Where were you on Halloween? You're late. You were perfect
He's
in
getting
October.
his turkey on.
He's fine. He's good. He's thankful.
He's more of a holiday man. He gets into the season.
Oh, this one's not for your husband. It's for you. From, Mr. Falcone. I'm sorry, ma'am. It's none of my business.
Isn't it time for his dinner?
It's not my business. What the hell are you doing tied up with gangsters?
Also, how does she not have a scratch on her? She was in that fire. I know he was holding her, but man.
I don't even know Carmine Falcone.
The Roman contracted your triad to take out Harvey Dent. Your signature's all over it.
You gotta help me keep my friend here calm.
Good cop, Batman.
Good cop. Bat
cop.
Chairs are for suspects. This guy's innocent.
Oh, jeez. I want to do that to somebody.
That was great.
We have a lot to be thankful for, Alberto. Health, family.
What's left of it?
If you are referring to your cousin Johnny, that is being handled.
By Mickey Chen.
And who do you think hired him?
Love the sound effects.
They did such a good job gaffing this.
Is there something you wish to say?
Except to point out that Harvey Dent is still alive.
Is that Jack Quaid?
Because I allow it.
The dangers of independent thought.
Sounds like Jack.
Yeah. And this sounds like Titus Welliver.
When have you had one independent thought?
Maybe when I sent flowers to Dent's hospital room in the Falcone name.
You did what?
Oh.
I thought it would take suspicion off of us if we look like we care about his recovery. Now I suppose you'll say it was a sloppy move.
Why did you send them in that name?
2 for 2. Excellent work.
Any notion you may hold about being next in line to take over our business interests is a pathetic delusion.
Yeah. Subtle, nice.
I'm on my way home for Thanksgiving dinner. You should come along. Barbara always makes a ton.
I'm not hungry.
Flip a coin.
What are we doing here?
Maybe I wasn't ready for this yet. I think I'm gonna go back now. Don't you worry about Harvey.
I'm already worried.
Pretty
about
worried.
Harvey.
When a guy acts like that, you hand him a gun?
Yeah.
The Falcones are dangerous people, and to them, you're the bad guy. Protect your family.
Protect your girl who's clearly been off this whole time. That nip.
Aw, Batman.
Grundy.
Giving Grundy some turkey. Little Thanksgiving for Solomon. Shucks, Batman.
Even Gordon laughed.
Even Gordon laughed.
Oh. Right on the gourds.
Yeah. That was a really thick line work on that one close-up. Meanwhile, at the top of Mount Crumpet, the Grinch continued plotting.
His heart would not grow 3 sizes that day.
I should be out hunting.
We've got it covered. All of Gotham PD will be deployed throughout town by midnight.
Oh.
And when he said hunting, he meant like on Supernatural.
When Holiday comes calling,
Tetch.
we'll be ready. You know, this was all you.
I wanted them in Gotham Penitentiary.
Oh my God, that is a different looking Jonathan Crane.
Very.
Charlie Day.
Ugh.
With his corkboard.
Falling on hard times. Mapping things out.
Calendar Man. Who killed Johnny Vitti on Halloween?
Vitti was the Roman's nephew. The Roman was Chen's employer. First suspect is, therefore, the Roman. I told you to bring Mr. Dent. He isn't safe out there.
The DA who put you all in Arkham, half the patients here would kill him on sight. So I'd say out there is the only place he is safe.
6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
Or perhaps he doesn't know you're here. Perhaps the district attorney is a suspect.
Love his voice.
There's lots of crazy out there these days. And just when you thought you'd cleaned it all up, what a joke.
Oh no.
Why did you make that reference?
Why did you make that reference? No, it's too easy. It's too easy.
Identity unknown, yes.
Whoa.
He had somebody get to my kid. If I didn't help him, I'm sorry.
Oh, buddy.
Outside it's an awful chill. This holiday's a killer.
Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid
Such a
an egg.
good rendition.
Gilda. She looks like a Gilda.
Oh, there's that art.
Looking for this.
Put the gun down and we'll talk.
Sure.
Oh, jeez. Shot him point blank in the nuts almost. Bring extra bullets or keep count.
Oh.
The nip.
Where did you get that?
Why? You're missing one. D.A. Dent is more than he appears to be. I'll make sure little Gilda doesn't have to clothes shop a hubby-wubby ever again.
You call that a joke?
But you haven't even heard the punchline. It goes like this.
It's not your best material, Joker.
It worked for me. I'll take a good punchline joke.
Fine. All right.
Any idea where he was heading?
Maroni. Manja.
No. That's snowpack.
What happened to your friend's face, Maroni?
Nothing. What happened to yours? He was inside before we got there. Took out the whole staff. Poisoned the Fajol. I wasn't hungry, but, Freddy here.
Not the Fajol.
He put a gun in my face and told me that this is his turf and that he's cracking down on interlopers. Freaks used to play way out on the fringe, but once you showed up...
Yeah.
Relax, pal.
Yeah.
Now we got killer crocs and moths and sewer zombies.
Yeah.
A homicidal maniac skulking around, the holidays hitting made men. What's the common thread?
Where is he?
But if he's the guy killing Falcone's men, it's only a matter of time till he gets to old Carmine himself. Maybe start there.
Yeah, just shadow Carmine the whole night.
Easy.
Sleep with two eyes.
Oh.
What? My bed gun.
Hello.
With the hat.
If you're gonna kill me, just do it.
Is this the face of a killer? If you hear any news about the holiday investigation, I'd like you to pass it my way. Here's a card.
Here's a card.
What the hell?
Looks like a good time.
They were just good old boys.
Kiss him. It's the rules.
You know what I forgot?
No.
Dang.
Jeez.
Hand cannon.
God, that is like a giant gun.
Well, that was close.
He's such a rascal in this movie. Oh.
Still smoking.
Oh, the snow globe. I love how they're doing these holiday
lock-off
titles.
shots, yeah.
Johnny Vitti was about to flip, and Mickey Chen could testify that Falcone ordered Dent's murder. But why kill his own bodyguard?
May I ask why you're keeping the fifth suspect off the board?
For the twist.
I blacked it out myself.
Obsessed with taking down Falcone. He was turned down for a gun license last year, when the psyche eval showed some wild aberrations.
Here it is.
Or is it someone else entirely? I thought this would be about sweeping criminals off the street. I never thought the Batman was going to have to be a detective.
I really overestimated this.
Batman will be what the world needs him to be.
Or what the world deserves.
The same, I believe, should be said of Bruce Wayne.
Has a great shot with the cowl in the background.
Switch
suit
suit
in
you're
the
putting
foreground.
on. Yeah.
I would like to thank our corporate sponsors, Cord Omniversal, Soda Cola, and for the 10th year running, Gotham Broadcasting Company.
Great name drops. Cord.
Oh.
I have it. Thank you.
Steal that brooch.
Thank you.
Yeah.
One more thing. We believe in family. We believe in Gotham City, the son I never had.
Oh, no.
Mr. Bruce Wayne.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, dude.
Oh, jeez. No. No.
Oh.
Dude, he's freaking right there. I mean, of course, but...
But wow. Great setup of that speech.
Dead pilot? Check. Ground crew? Check. Poison gas? Check. Time to ring in the new year.
Ugh.
Fasten your seatbelts, as I have no idea how to fly this thing!
Yep. I would expect no less.
I feel like whatever this is, whatever we've tried to be to one another, is unraveling. We've never spoken of it, but the truth is that you and I are two different people.
One of us has herpes.
Now we both.
I don't think we're ever going to be able to put it all together.
Come on, the bat and the cat.
I guess we're just not cut out for
Come on.
whatever this is.
Oh.
Did she know? How many levels is this conversation taking place on?
When did you do it? You took my watch. I'm curious.
Take it from me, Bruce. Around here, curiosity can get you killed.
Oh, and you would know.
Happy New Year!
Spray. Just a flyby.
Didn't load it well.
Oh, silly me. For safety. Ooh, pretty.
Yes. The Green Baron.
Get out of there, everyone.
Yeah, you've got a chance. Like, don't just assume that he's not going to do anything.
Well, shit.
What are you trying to prove with this stunt, Joker?
Prove? Stunt? Joker? No, wait, that one's right. You think I'm Holiday? I didn't know you cared.
Oh, yep. The boutonniere.
If I were him, why would I be trying to kill him? He's the competition. I won't be number 2.
Jeez.
Oh, wow.
It
Great joke.
took me a second.
Then why gas everyone in Gotham Square?
Half the city's down there, which means Holiday either is or isn't. And if I fail, well, at least I've killed a lot of innocent people.
Yep. Silver lining.
No, don't kill me! Not before I find out who Holiday is!
Why do you care?
I'm just like you! We both love a good puzzle.
We're both the world's greatest detective. Yeah. Do it. Ooh.
Gotta contaminate all the fish in Gotham.
Yes. It's like, please don't crash into a boat.
I'm an Oxford graduate who's learned more about business than my father could ever hope to understand.
You don't get a seat at the table.
Because I'm weak. I fell in love.
How is that weak?
Because love's for sissies.
Yeah.
What happened to her?
I let him scare her away from me. Why do I feel like I can talk to you?
I just...
Oh, yes. Let's do this.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Get away from her.
You bitch.
Bruce!
Wait.
Oh, dude, no!
Wayne?
No! What?
Bruce Wayne is the Batman?
Selina.
Alberto Falcone is Holiday.
What did you just do?
I don't want control of the family. I never did. I would happily trade that for a normal life. To get married and have a child with you.
No. That was so clever.
Okay, yeah. He did get shot. I was like...
That firework timing was magic.
Oh. Where? Okay, there.
You couldn't know. You're missing so many pieces.
Yeesh.
Oh.
Oh. Whoa. Damn. That's a hell of a way to go. Whoa. Whoa. It's the criminal on all the neighborhood watch signs.
Have you seen this man? He's killed everyone.
He's responsible for all crime. What you thinking? For old Lang Syne, boy. Old acquaintances be forgot.
Wonder what they're gonna split this as a part 1 and part 2 now. I'm curious.
Hell of a way to go.
That isn't how he went. He was shot by Holiday before going overboard.
Alberto wasn't Holiday?
It was Occam's razor, Jim. The simplest solution.
So this is your fault.
If Alberto Falcone wasn't Holiday, then who is?
That's not important right now.
And who's next?
We got till Valentine's Day.
Yes. Oh, dang. So wait a minute then. Would she have recorded the second movie by then?
I don't know. Wow.
Damn. And two, like this very much feels like a chapter break. Like you have just a very sort of graceful, coming to a
I
pause.
was just thinking, like, are they gonna escalate into the next holiday? And like, I remember the comic always had that feeling between books. David Dastmalchian was Calendar Man.
That's the voice.
Yeah,
of course.
Terrifying.
Of course, his sort of like seething eeriness. Yeah,
that
totally.
Pitchy, uncomfortable.
I can definitely.
Which is
hear
incredible
that.
because he's like one of the nicest people in the world. That he's just so good at being terrifying.
Well, I feel like that's like a common
That's how
thread
it
I hear
goes.
is it's like people who play the most sort of like either maniacal or just eerie
Or
off
just
characters
angels.
are often the like sweetest, most empathetic people. But I guess you have to be to put yourself in
the darkness,
the less than glamorous shoes,
Yeah.
perhaps.
Man, that was good.
Yeah, I really like that a lot. Like, I love the mood and I love the pace. Like, after watching so many of these and contrasting and comparing the DCAMU stuff we've seen to the, brief excursions outside the DCAMU,
Mhm.
I feel like this still uniquely, has its own very patient tone and pace that I appreciate.
This and the
very
Frank
much.
Miller two-parter, I'm really vibing
Yeah.
with because this felt a
Yeah.
lot like Long Halloween without trying. A lot like I said about the Frank Miller one, it's adapting without trying so directly to become it. But even the Frank Miller one, like the things we loved, the pauses, the taking the shot, like those things they did in that. I love that this just felt like the world built. Like, it didn't try to be Tim Sale's art, because, again, I don't know if it would have translated, but instead, like, there was a shot of Batman where it's, like, him hunched shoulder and he's looking sideways, and they grabbed, like, the lighting of his cape that looked just like Tim Sale. And little moments like that, for me, really beautifully grabbed the world, and obviously the writing's very Jeff Loeb. But, man, that was incredible. 2021.
Yeah.
This is new.
Well, and yeah, like there's little flourishes like the Joker, like his design, his like fangly teeth.
Up.
In your light, little sea light, and know the splendor of God. Amen.
Amen.
Carmine, if there's anything I can do.
You know what I want you to do, but time and time again you refuse me.
When are we going for golf?
The Wayne Foundation isn't a money laundering outfit for the mob.
Of course. I don't believe you met my associate.
Charmed.
Damn it. No.
Cool post-credit.
Very cool. Yeah, like
we go back to the cast list because like this was stacked.
Yeah,
not only was the
100%.
cast incredible, but like I really do appreciate the pacing. I really appreciate how much it loved the source material, but it's also like such a good movie. Like I feel like this is just like if you don't even like comics, there's a lot going on here.
Oh yeah, 100%. And I mean, yeah, it's got so much again cinematic flourish, and it's got these like noirish elements. Like
Yeah.
it very much feels like what I remember about the art and the mood of that book. And it's a pretty long, like it's a thick book, and
Yeah.
and you really do feel like I feel like it really puts you in, even though you're hopping from holiday to holiday, you still feel like you're sort of living in the space between. It still feels like a long year,
Right.
as this goes. And I feel like they've managed to, while still, keeping it, in an hour and 25-minute package or whatever, still like clipping along nicely enough, but also, yeah, with that same sense of breath between everything.
And dread. Like one of the favorite things about the book is that like you said, a long year. It does feel like they're being beaten down by the time. Like the time is another villain of this because they like they know a holiday's coming. They know they failed here. They know another holiday's coming. Like it's the lack of control in this story that they have that like doesn't work if you rush it.
Yeah.
Because you don't feel the dread of another holiday. You don't feel the dread of failure. You don't feel that grind.
Yeah.
And I really think they captured that here, especially with like this is only Halloween to New Year's.
Yeah, I know, right? We still got like a whole big old leg of the journey to go.
Yeah.
And I like, that each time, they give at least a little bit of service to the idea of what everyone's doing for the holiday. Like, I like this story, what I remember about this story, partly because I think it's a really wonderful motif. It's a great serial killer motif, but it's
Yeah.
also just a great aesthetic motif. So you constantly have Gotham under these different coats of decorum and
Yeah,
or
it gives
decor, I
setting
should
and
say.
beautiful.
Yeah. And so I don't know. Yeah, it's really kind of just kind of capturing and highlighting and accentuating the unique sort of fun of this particular story.
And I think I've read this about 5 years ago. Not quite as long as Dark Knight, but
Okay,
it's
it's
just
been a good
such-
long time since I've read this.
Yeah, it's one of the classics. Like, this is a book I recommend to everybody always. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Also, I was completely wrong. That wasn't Mark Hamill. That was Troy Baker.
Dude, I was wondering that during the reaction because the times we've heard Troy Baker do Joker, it is the one that is like he's so close to Mark Hamill that it
Yeah.
is almost in like I want to go now and
I can see
figure
the
out
comments now.
what the yeah I know, but that's the thing is like now I want to figure out what's the specific earmark where you can tell when it's
Which
Troy
one it is.
versus Mark Hamill, because I feel like whenever they have Troy Baker do Joker, it seems like the point that they're going for is to emulate Mark Hamill.
Yeah, because it's so spot
It's
on.
like it's so that it doesn't seem like it's trying to be anything other than that.
Yeah.
So I wonder. I'd like the tells seem like they would have to be kind of subtle.
Because I feel like he mainly worked with Kevin Conroy, so I was surprised that, this was a Jensen Ackles Batman. I said mainly. I'm sure there's examples, but like, I was like, is this the last time he played Joker? Because this is so recent. But yeah, Troy Baker crushed it. I fucking love that performance. That was so sensational.
Yeah, no, 100%. And like, I love the role the Joker plays in this.
That might be my favorite Joker.
It could be, yeah.
Like that
You mean-
Mask of the Phantasm. Like those are my favorite like portrayals in
sure.
animation. Like those
Sure,
were
sure.
solid. Like the jokes were great. The mania was great. The delivery was great. Also loved Billy Burke as Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah.
Good old Papa Twilight.
Oh my God, is that who that is?
I'm 90% sure. Isn't that Billy Burke, right? Isn't that like the cop dad from Twilight? I think it is.
Is it Charlie?
And I love Billy Burke if that's who I think it is. Yes!
Mustache Dad.
Forever a cop. Forever a mustachioed
Dad.
cop.
Yes, he is. Oh, good call.
I'm
no,
such a
he's-
Billy Burke guy. That's so good.
He's great. He's killing
Josh
it.
Duhamel is Harvey Dent there.
Yeah,
Did
yeah,
not hear
yeah.
that one. Did not place it.
And that's good because his design, his character design, reminds me so much of Archer. And when he speaks, he doesn't. So like
Right.
that's good. It helps to kind of separate from that. But yeah, I think he's doing a great job. And Naya Rivera, like rest in peace. But I like her. Like I'm sad now that the
Yeah.
prospect of more Catwoman portrayals from her won't be on the table because I really like their back and forth, and I loved that interlude of them chasing each other on the rooftops and how
Yeah,
it
it's
becomes
so flirty.
It's so flirty, but it's also like it's very again atmospheric, and they're not talking a lot. It's sort of just a visual moment. It's almost a silent moment that is prolonged, for the course of like an entire scene. And I like that. I think is a great aspect of. A beloved novel like this deserves, or The Dark Knight Returns, like things like that. You deserve a two-parter, but it's also, you see why that's such a good idea when you have, or I don't know, you just see how much that benefits it when you get moments like that are allowed to breathe that way.
I really loved the sound design in every sequence.
Yeah.
That sequence is one of the first times I noticed it, especially. But like the use of the rain, the use of like certain
snow.
Yeah, there's just so many sound moments in this because it's so calm and ponderous, and that's the book. The book is very pensive, and there's a lot of frames that are just art, and that's kind of what we were saying earlier with the Tim Sale art, maybe not just directly going in animation because so many frames are just like oomph, still and silence, and they managed to capture that without replicating the art.
Yeah, and still while having a striking artistic palette. I mean, so many great, beautiful, just Gotham skyline shots, and the way they have the sky and the moon and all these different things. And I don't know, it's just really, really, it's a modern production certainly, and there are elements of the animation that feel very modern. However, they do have some of those flourishes that feel like, here's a big watercolor backdrop or something
Giant
like that.
yacht shot.
Yeah, exactly.
The background watercolor sky, was always a great impact moment in this. Jensen Ackles crushed too. I'm even more excited about the prospect of him playing live action one.
I would love, we've heard him now as Red Hood, and we've heard him now as Bruce Wayne. We'll see him again in the next installment, but I'm loving his portrayal so far. I mean,
He's the right age to play him in real life.
It's true.
I'm just saying. And I know James Gunn, like, I mean, the David Cornsweet and Rachel Brosnahan casting is very much like Twitter being like, these people. So do your job again, Twitter, and let's get some Jensen Ackles Batman.
Absolutely. And it was Jack Quaid as Alberto.
It
and
was.
Titus
It's
Welliver
interesting
as
to hear
Carmine.
him older. Like, my brain was like, Jack Quaid's young. Like, I like kept seeing the wrinkles on Alberto's face, and I was like, is it him?
Yeah.
That was like a great performance by Jack Quaid, because it didn't sound young. It sounded like that. Like, there was a lot of little extra, like, edges to words and stuff. It was good work.
Yeah, and yeah, he sounds very weathered by just
life,
what the character has had to go through, what he sums up there towards the end, essentially, right before he's murdered. And I love this. Yeah, I mean, it's of this movie. It's also of the book. But yeah, the way you have so many of Gotham's different rogues being like, I want to find out who this Holiday is too. Like,
yeah, what's going on?
It could easily be me, but it's not me. Like, I gotta figure
Taking
this
my
out.
job.
Yeah, and having like to go and consult, and that's like a well-worn Batman thing too, is like going to Arkham and gathering intel.
Yeah,
from
talk
the
to someone in
different-
prison.
Yeah, but like I love just the way that this particular story presents that, and yeah, you're jumping around to all these people who would like love to take credit but won't.
Yeah, and I love how often like you've seen this story adapted in different ways. I recently did a what to read if you liked this video, and for The Batman, I recommended Long Halloween because there's a lot of slow, ponderous. It's very Jeff Loeb, Tim Sale. There's holidays in it. Like, that movie is very much that, but then also The Dark Knight, the other most iconic Batman movie, I would argue. Sorry, Michael Keaton as well, but like the most recent other of the big iconic. Obviously, a lot of the story is like the three of them, Harvey and Gordon and Batman, the giant
There's a
stack
lot
of
of this
money.
in
There's
there.
Falcone. Like, there's a lot, but I would say The Dark Knight and The Batman are so different.
Totally.
But they're connecting
to this.
Right, I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
there's so much rich story in The Long Halloween that you can adapt The Dark Knight and you can adapt The Batman. You can have a Nolan action movie, Heist, The Heat, and you can also have, not The Heat, but Heat, and you can also have The Batman, which is, you know, your David Fincher, your Seven, and that's how strong and rich this story is.
Yeah, well, that's what too is so lovely. I think about comics in particular is that whereas like with a novel or a book or something that is its one kind of thing, it's like, yes, this is one particular story, and this is the direct adaptation of that. But yeah, you can look at multiple other adaptations and go, oh, this piece of work, The Long Halloween especially, keeps popping up in at least aspects and details. And yeah, the way you can make things that feel so different while clearly also drawing direct inspiration from the same touchstone.
And we've still
It's,
never
like,
had this movie. We've still never had a Long Halloween. And we've had the two biggest adaptations of recent history not do this, but do this, because it is so rich.
A little bit, yeah.
So yeah, I love this. This is my top third. It's going to be really hard when we rank all of them because I think
Everything is in the top third.
everything's, well, there's a couple that are,
There's a couple
it's basically
low downers.
top third and then a couple.
Yes.
It's going to be a real issue.
Yeah.
That's not how math works, but we're going to be ranking those, or by the time you've seen this, we may have already. That is on the books. We got some stuff cooking, but that when we rank our first video, it's just going to be the DCAMU. This will not be included. We are going to do this all when we've seen them all, which could be a couple years.
Could be.
A lot. But we'll see you very soon for the DCAMU. We got a patron we want to get some love to.
Let's give some love to a patron.
All right. Who do we got this very video?
Mikhail Linden. Mikhail, listen up. This is a very elegant Gotham story, all right? And I could just imagine you sitting around the Falcone, table there, breaking bread with everybody. Made man, part of the family, but conflicted. It's the holidays. You got a family of your own to think about. How did you fall into this life? Can you take credit for the dastardly deeds afoot? Nay, but you could do something to stop them, Mikhail, because you're an upstanding citizen of the Gotham that is Patreon, all right? So, hey, keep it real and stay elegant out there, but maybe put your unique and innate skills to a more benevolent purpose, As we've left this movie off, it's Christmas, it's New Year. It's time to turn over a new leaf, Mikhail. So while you would make, I think, a perfect mobster, I also think that your moral compass is greater than a few dirty dollars, if you know what I mean. So,
Family. Like the Fast family, not the mob family. Use your elegant crime tactics to save people.
Boogie.
Mikhail Linden. It's a great name. I like that name.
Yeah, it's a great name.
Yeah,
right?
solid
Be
work.
so many great comic book characters.
Rick
named
Mikhail Linden. Both the first and last name, separate and together.
Oh,
Excellent
yeah,
work.
it's
Excellent.
commands.
There's a little accent, little accent aigu over the E in there. Does that mean it's like,
Linden.
is it Linden?
Lindeen.
Mikhail Linden.
Sounds
Pretty-
like someone you'd go to for like
Advice.
Advice or
Like
like
a
some-
wise-
some like real it's either like sage advice or some kind of like ancient knowledge that is
Yeah.
hitherto lost to man except for by Mikhail.
Mikhail Linden.
Yeah.
We appreciate you. Thank you. All right, that is going to do it, you lovelies. We are going to wrap on out of here. We'll be back for the Long Halloween part 2, most likely next week. And that is very exciting stuff because this first one was excellent.
Great.
Again, do not envy us ranking them all, but it's coming. It's coming one day. Please let us know in the comments what you want us to watch after the Long Halloween part 2. And please don't yell at me for calling him Mark Hamill. It sounded a lot like him. I do apologize to everyone in the
That's an
chat
understandable
retroactively. I mean, the people have already written it. They've already been yelling. It's already in all caps, and I'm sorry. Now I hope you get to this part of the video and go, man, I shouldn't have yelled in all caps. I could have just said, like, no, Coy, you fool. It's Troy Baker. And I still would feel bad about it. But here we are. Here we are. All right, you lovies. Remember, check out the Batverse shirt. Remember, Comic-Con, Saturday, early afternoon. And remember to call your family. Tell them you love them. Whether they're a mob family or a fast family, they're worth your love. We'll talk to you soon.
Happy Halloween.